Welcome back, friends. We are going through MCQs for first term test as you have been learning from home. And this is the first time in your academic career. We are reiteratedly preparing for first term. All the MCQs we are going through that you might encounter in your exam. First MCQ for this day, they are from the poem. Find words from the passage. Find word from the passage. Running. What is the similar word for running? Answer is sprinting. Sprinting means running. Sprinting means running. Next, the poet was going to dash from her parents' home. Answer is Cochin. The parents' house, the poet visited, and now she was going to Cochin. The poet was going to Cochin from her parents' house. Next MCQ. The narrator looked at her mother again after the narrator looked at her mother again after answer is security check. Answer is security check. Next MCQ. The childhood fear was the fear of answer is separation from mother. All these may be asked in MCQ, but right now we are giving only right answer. We are not giving all four options because it is for your preparation. Find word from the passage which is similar to running. Answer is sprinting. Sprinting is the similar word to running. The poet was going to dash from her parents' home. Answer is Cochin. The poet was going to Cochin from her parents' home. The narrator looked at her mother again after security check at the airport. At the airport, after the security check, the narrator looked at her mother again. The childhood fear was the fear of separation from mother. SEPARATION. Separation from mother. Every child has this fear. Every child wants to be with mother only. Next MCQ. The narrator is only using her smile too. The narrator is only using her smile to. Answer is cover up her pain. Cover up her pain. Next MCQ. Kamala Das has successfully drawn. Kamala Das has successfully drawn comparisons between the answer is mother and her children. Kamala Das means poetess. Kamala Das means poet. Kamala Das has successfully drawn comparison between the mother and her children. Seventh MCQ. Today is seventh. Today's serial number they are. The theme of the poem. The theme of the poem. My mother at 66. My mother at 66 is answer fear of the separation from mother. Fear of the separation from mother is the theme of the poem My Mother at 66. Next MCQ. The poem My Mother at 66 is written by answer Kamla Das. The poem My Mother at 66 is written by Kamla Das. The narrator is only using her smile to cover up her pain. Kamla Das has successfully drawn comparison between the mother and her children. The theme of the poem My Mother at 66 is fear of the separation from mother. The poem My Mother at 66 is written by Kamla Das. Now, MCQs from third level. MCQs from the Vistas, first chapter, third level. First MCQ, why did the narrator visit a psychiatrist? Answer, he visited the third level of a railway station which was having only 2 levels. Why did the narrator visit a psychiatrist? He visited the third level of a railway station which was having only 2 levels. There was a railway station, it was having only 2 levels, one for metro, another for outstation trains. But he visited the third level which did not exist, and hence he met a psychiatrist. Why did Charlie go to the newsboy? Why did Charlie go to the newsboy? Answer. He saw the world which hadn't been published since years. It was dated June 11, 1894. June 11, 1894. Why did Charlie means narrator. Charlie means narrator. Why did Charlie go to the newsboy? He saw the world. Name of the newspaper. The world is a newspaper. He saw the world which hadn't been published since many years. It was dated June 11, 1894. Next MCQ. Who had signed the note to Charlie? Who had signed the note to Charlie? Answer. It was signed by Sam, the psychiatrist. It was signed by Sam, the psychiatrist. Next MCQ. What happened when Charlie went to buy the tickets? Went to buy the tickets. What happened when Charlie went to buy the tickets? Answer. The booking clerk told him that it wasn't money. It wasn't money. What happened when Charlie went to buy the tickets? When Charlie went to buy the tickets, the booking clerk told him that it wasn't money. Charlie was having the currency of this modern age. Charlie was having the currency of this modern age. But newspaper was dated June 11, 1894. Newspaper was dated June 11, 1894. So the currency note that Charlie was having was not identified as money, by the booking clerk. What happened when Charlie went to buy the tickets? The booking clerk told him that it wasn't money. Why did the narrator visit a psychiatrist? The narrator visited a psychiatrist because he visited the third level of a railway station, which was having only two levels. Railway station was having only two levels. One for metro, means internal local trains, another for outstation trains. There was no third level at all. But he visited. That's why he went to a psychiatrist. Why did Charlie go to the newsboy? At the third level, Charlie went to the newsboy. Why? He saw the world. The world is a newspaper. He saw the world which hadn't been published since many years. It was dated June 11, 1894. Who had signed the note to Charlie? Which note? The note that had been found out from the old envelopes, first day covers. From old envelopes, a note was found, and the note was addressed to Charlie. It was signed by Sam, the psychiatrist. Who had signed the note to Charlie? The note to Charlie was signed by Sam, the psychiatrist. What happened when Charlie went to buy the tickets? What happened when Charlie went to buy the tickets? The booking clerk told him that it wasn't money. Next MCQ. By whom the third level is written. Answer. The third level is written by Jack Finney. By whom the third level is written? Who is the writer of the third level? Jack Finney is the writer of the third level. Now MCQs from grammar. MCQs from grammar. Mary Blyton was the popular identify the error. A. Answer. The is the error. The is the error. There should be A instead of the. Mary Blyton was a popular. Next. Children's writer on London. What is the error here? Error is not on London but in London. On is the error. In London. She is considered as one of the greatest among children. What is the error here? Answer is considered. Consider is wrong. Considered is correct. So, by whom the third level is written? Third level is written by Jack Finney. Mary Blyton was the popular. Identify the error. Was a popular. Children's writer on London. Children's writer in London. She is considered as one of the greatest among children. Consider is wrong. Considered. Now, idioms and phrases. Idioms and phrases. उसमें फर्स्ट Hauser had brought an old primer primer thumbed at the edges. Thumbed at the edges. What is the idiom or phrase here? Thumbed at the edges is the idiom or phrase here. What is the similar? In MCQ, 4 choices would be given, but right now we are going through only correct answer. Thumbed at edges, similar word. Worn at edges. Worn at edges due to overhandling. Thumbed at the edges, similar word is worn at edges due to overhandling. Second, MCQ about idioms and phrases. The noise of opening and closing desk. The noise of opening and closing desk lessons repeated in unison. Lessons repeated in unison. Were heard in the street. Were heard in the street. What is the idioms or phrase here? Idioms or phrase is in unison. In unison. Answer is repeated by a crowd at the same time. At the same time. In unison. In unison is the phrase, and its similar word is repeated by a crowd at the same time. Next idiom or phrase MCQ. That's why they left. That's why they left, looking for gold in the big city. Looking for gold in the big city. Here, idiom or phrase is looking for. Looking for is idiom. Looking for is idiom. And answer is to discover. To discover. Answer is to discover. Hauser had brought an old primer thumbed at edges. Thumbed at edges is the idiom and its similar word is wore at edges due to overhandling. The noise of opening and closing desk lessons repeated in unison were heard in the street. In unison is the phrase, and its similar word is repeated by a crowd at the same time. In unison means repeated by a crowd at the same time. That's why they left looking for gold in the big city. Looking for is the idiom, and its similar is to discover. Now, indirect speech. Indirect speech. When I leave, said Sophie, I am going to have a boutique. I am going to have a boutique. Chancy linking arms with her, along the street, looked doubtful. Looked doubtful. Takes money. Soap. I will find it. So, Sophie said, now answer, who is speaking? Sophie is speaking. Sophie said to Chancy. Who is the listener? Chancy is the listener. Sophie said to Jancy that when according to the speaker is a girl, Sophie. So when she live, play becomes played, present tense becomes past tense, live becomes left. When she left, she was going to have a boutique. This line is not spoken by anyone. The line which is not spoken by anyone is kept unchanged. Into indirect speech, the line which describes some situation and not spoken by anyone is kept unchanged. So, this line will be kept unchanged. Jancy linking arms with her along the street, looked doubtful. This line is kept unchanged because it is not spoken by anyone. Takes money off, I will find it. Who spoke this? Listener is soft, means Sophie. So speaker is Jancy. Jancy clarified that boutique takes money. She added that this is added. She would find it. She would find it. She added that she would find it. Okay, thank you very much. Good day to you. We shall continue tomorrow.